Check it out, it's your boy Bush back with another one. Young Buck is set to resolve his financial obligations to 50 Cent as part of his bankruptcy proceedings. The U.S. Trustee Region 8 has requested the dismissal of 50 Cent's $250,000 lawsuit over a dispute involving Young Buck's recording contract with G-Unit Records, now that the Nashville, Tennessee rapper assets have been sold off. Young Buck filed for bankruptcy in May 2020 after a tumultuous 2019 involving jail time and financial struggles. The move was also allegedly made in part to get out of a contract with G-Unit Records after Buck's relationship with 50 Cent broke down over a multitude of reasons. Young Buck has maintained that it was an advance against future albums, while 50 Cent claimed it was a loan to help his artist during his financial struggle. 50 Cent tried to block the bankruptcy proceedings until the debt was settled and Young Buck fulfilled his recording contract. Young Buck and his legal team argued that he was not obligated to repay any funds since the money was never classified as a loan. According to documents, Buck has sold enough assets from his estate to cover all outstanding claims, including his debt to 50 Cent. Young Buck sold off his jewelry, cars, most importantly, his valuable catalog. The bankruptcy trustee netted $1,223,000 from the liquidation of Young Buck's assets. In addition to 50 Cent, Young Buck will pay off his child support debt and a $190,000 obligation to the IRS, giving him a clean slate and a green light to start making money from his lucrative rap career. Moral of the story here, 50 Cent undisputed, undefeated in court. If you fucking with him, you playing with them courts, you know he got the best lawyers, the best lawyers money could buy, so you might want to take a second thought on that. We know 50 ain't lying about no little 250,000. That's like a damn dollar to 50. 50 playing with that money. Young Buck, we remember the story. You was crying, you called 50 crying, asking for the loan. 50 gave it to you. Now he want his money back. He played for keeps, homie. Yeah. Ronald B. Stinger Savage is a former hip-hop artist and figure in New York politics and activism, but he got mainstream attention after accusing hip-hop pioneer Africa Bambaataa of sexual abuse when he was only 15. It seems like there's a new spirit between the pair as they were seen together at an event for a Zulu Nation member a week ago. The union is a shocker for those who know the pair's history. But Savage said the past isn't going to dictate the future. Never underestimate the power of God when he intervenes in an affair. He sets everything straight. That's what Savage said. In 2016, Savage publicly accused Africa Bambaataa of sexually abusing him when he was a teenager. The allegations were part of a large scandal that brought forward several other accusations against Bambaataa from different individuals, including popular YouTuber Hassan Campbell. Savage recently conducted a lengthy interview with Chuck Jigsaw Creekmore, which he offered his view of the man he once accused of sexually abusing him. What he says now is dramatically opposed to his previous assertions. Bambaataa is not a pedophile, and in my eyes, he was doing something that was consensual with someone that he thought was of age, he said. I wish back in 2016 I remembered about the fake ID. I wasn't thinking about that. I had forgot about that. I was in deep depression and still dealing with the trauma as an adult. I want to apologize for the little kid that didn't know anybody and just wanted to be down with this thing called hip hop, so I pretended to be older. This is something that took place 35 to 40 years ago. This man has never been convicted of anything. Let it go. I needed to set the record straight and get my closure. Savage also said that he hoped the showing would also positively impact the world. I just hope this brings healing to people around the world, he said. If I can have forgiveness and healing, so can you. Since levying his charges against Bambaataa, Savage has become an advocate for victims of sexual abuse, particularly within the hip-hop community. The 59-year-old has hope for more protection and support systems for survivors of abuse. The matter where 7 men accused of legendary hip-hop artists of sexual misconduct has been a controversial figure, particularly as a hip-hop culture turns 50. Before Savage and the other accusers, Africa Bambaataa stood in high regard. Africa Bambaataa is credited with helping to lay the foundation of hip-hop culture in the 1970s and taking it from gangs into the movement rooted in peace. He also founded the Universal Zulu Nation, a group that promotes peace, unity, love, and having fun. The organization also believes knowledge is the fifth element of hip-hop culture. There you have it. He backtracked on everything he ever said. This is kind of like a disgrace to all the victims. It's kind of punch in the face to the victims. It's a punch in the face to Hassan Campbell and whoever else was allegedly abused by this man. When you look at his history, he was so adamant about being touched by Africa Bambaataa. He was crying, and now he's backtracking his words. I feel like somebody got to him. Bambaataa, Zulu Nation, still a powerful nation. Fat Joe is on the side of Africa Bambaataa. Somebody spoke to him and made him change, his story, which is a foul thing to do. Basically, the way I look at it, he sold his soul, to be accepted back into the hip hop culture, just like he did when he was a little boy, letting that man touch on him. Or, he said it's consensual. He said he forgot about the ID and this and that. This sounds like a whole bunch of mess. We're about to celebrate hip hop. This coincides with that. Africa Bambaataa got a big part of this hip hop thing. They doing a little hip hop celebration. KRS-One, who defended Africa Bambaataa, is gonna spearhead this situation. So we see what's going on. Politics as usual. It's just a shame because when you got the sexually abused victims who looked at him for inspiration for being brave, and now he's tucking his tail, backtracking on his words. He basically lied to the people. He either lied then or he's lying now, and I ain't going for it, man. It's a damn shame the man sold his soul. It's your boy Bush. We out. Had to get that off my chest.